Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ukulele.
Ukulele who?
I'm gonna hit you in the head with a ukulele.
Huh? Ah! Hey Noah, who would win in a fight between Sonic the Hedgehog and Master Chief? Well, I'm a big fan of both of these guys. They're amazing, but I'm gonna have to give it to Sonic. Final boss from Sonic Adventure 2. Enough said. Hi guys, it's Noah. It's Tuesday. I upload videos on Tuesday, so here you go. My top 5 favorite books. I was gonna do top 10, but after recording that, it ended up being like over 10 minutes long. So I'm shortening it to 5. Yay. If I miss any that you guys think should have been in here, then feel free to comment, let me know what that was. The Heroes of Olympus, The Blood of Olympus. Now, with choosing from this series, it was really difficult. Mom! Shush!
Sorry.
I was very tempted to choose,
One eternity later.
House of Hades, because it was, well, it was better, except for one thing. My favorite character in the entire series, in The Blood of Olympus, actually got a happy ending. That is very rare for me. That is a very uncommon occurrence. So the fact that it did happen, and the fact that it was such an amazing ending that it had me crying tears of joy, that puts it at higher up than House of Hades. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This was like absolutely hands down the end of my childhood. Well, the movie was. The book wasn't the end of my childhood, but whatever. That kind of knocked it down a little bit for me because the final movie was the end of my childhood. But it was just such an amazing and epic ending to it that I just can't help but love it to death. Death. Because everybody dies. Shut up. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Now, usually, well, always, I prefer the movies over these books because the books are just so long-winded and just boring at most times that I just can't handle it. I mean, I read them in middle school. The fact that I had the attention span to do that is mind-boggling because I don't have that attention span anymore. I think I have a bit of ADD now. What was I doing? But there was this one scene in the book that was not done justice in the movie. And that was when the leader of the Nazgul, the Witch King of Angmar, when he died. I mean, in the movie, it was pretty much this. Yeah. But in the book, it was this whole big, huge, long, epic thing. And the chick, Eowyn, she had like this monologue about how she was going to kill this guy, and it was sweet. And Pippin was in there, and it was amazing. Frankenstein. I absolutely loved reading this book. It was so good. But annotating it. I hate annotating. I don't know why. I mean, I annotate in my head all the time, but just having to write it down, I just hated it. So that knocks it down. Miss Trimble, I'm looking at you. The Tale of Despero. This book is amazing. I still love it to death to this day. The movie sucked, but the book was amazing. I've loved it ever since I was in 4th grade when my teacher at the time, Mr. Windnagel, read it to our class. I loved it then, mainly because it was, well, It was as much adventure as little, 10-year-old me could handle, and I loved every single second of it. And so, yeah, top 5 favorite books. I didn't rank them in order. There was no semblance of order to that. They're just 5 books that are my favorite. I don't have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that, because I'm weak and I can't choose between all of them, so, yeah. So that's my video today. Ta-da! If you have any questions for either Nathan or I, or a comment about how we could make our videos better, or if you just have any ideas for a video in general, go ahead and leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, show your love by liking or subscribing. Subscribing would be awesome. But, yeah. So, yeah. Nathan, I will see you on Saturday. And everyone else out there, I love your faces.